It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day and the grand reveal in BayHo. Today we added some more rock, some burgundy boulders, and I didn't think that I had shown you this fountain that I planted out a few years ago. So happy. I just kind of tweaked it a little bit this year. Remember to always work with the sticks on fire as the cutting to control the size. So for years this has just been here looking great. When it throws off more roots and gets its legs and starts to grow, I'll rip it out, cut off the roots and stick it back in again. But I wanted to let you see it and give you a little perspective from topside here of the massive transformation that Team DFS and our wonderful volunteers did on this slope. It's still, there's still stuff that we could do. I was thinking how fun it would be to do some ribbon work down at the bottom. Maybe pull in some pots, but it's good. It's really great right now, super sustainable. In a few years, when the plants fill in, it's gonna look like a desert botanical garden down here. So we are super happy. To recap, we whacked all the weeds, we pulled up all of the river rock at the edges of the walk paths and dug out all of the weeds. We applied rolls and rolls and rolls of weed fabric all over. We disabled all of the irrigation in here. We came in with, what did we end up with, 9.5 yards of 3/4 inch desert California gold rock. Then Greg came back in with some burgundy lava mini boulders, to bring in a little more color. I top dressed the Ferox pot over there with some black lava and then spilled the rest of the bag out around a trio of rock. Greg did go through with gloves and mask and apply Roundup to all the edges around the walk paths, just as an added extra hopefully protection from the onset of additional weeds. So yeah, we're super happy with it. Here's the Dracaena Draco bed. This was at one time a vegetable bed that the client just doesn't have the time or interest to maintain anymore. So all of this really expensive river rock pebble that was scattered all over down on the slope, we recovered what we could of it and made it our top dressing rock up top side here with the Draco. And staged a few boulders, a barrel cactus, some of those cute little Rita purple opuntias, and made a really neat little vignette here that will be gorgeous forever. This has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day and the grand reveal in BayHo. Wishing you a wonderful day in the garden and hoping that this massive slope project that took us 6 days to complete will inspire you to do something with your tragic spaces.